Hey, Sweet Heat fam. So I'm so excited today because I'm making my favorite dish, which is stuffed salmon. So keep on watching. So starting off with some frozen shrimp I found at Walmart because they didn't have the fresh shrimp out at Publix. But it's okay, this will do. I just mixed a little bit of lemon juice in some cold water and I just let that sit for like 10 minutes. And then I'm gonna do the same thing for the salmon. Before I cook my shrimp, I'm just gonna cut it up into small pieces. I just cut it in half, but if y'all wanna cut it a little bit smaller, then you can. And I also dried the shrimp with some paper towels because I don't want all that excess water when I'm cooking. For these seasonings, you guys, I will not steer you wrong. Like, the shrimp was so good. So I used the Saison Goya seasoning, Old Bay seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, and the shrimp boil concentrate liquid.
Oops.
And make sure that you mix everything together and make sure all the seasoning is on all of the shrimp. And make sure you wear gloves as well because you don't want to get that seasoning on your hands because it'll change your hands orange. Starting off with some butter and minced garlic in the pan, you're going to let that heat up a little bit before you put your shrimp in. And then when you do put your shrimp in, you're just going to let that cook down until it's done. This is just a reminder that the shrimp is going to be part of the cream cheese mixture that's going in the oven. So you don't want to overcook the shrimp. You just want to cook it for a couple of minutes on medium-high heat to give it a nice color. So here I am adding a little peppers to the mixture. This already comes chopped up at Publix. I was being lazy. So I'm only gonna fry this for a couple of minutes and then I'm gonna set that to the side with the shrimp. With the mixture, I'm just gonna start with the cream cheese. I poured in some Parmesan cheese, only like a half a cup, and I added some garlic, onion powder, Old Bay, and the shrimp crab boil concentrate. I also added parsley and breadcrumbs. I mixed in the lump crab meat in last because I had to pick through it to make sure there weren't any leftover shells. So make sure you check that before you just dump it in. So I had to work with what I had with the salmon meat because this is all they had in store. So I'm just gonna cut it in half, and then I'm just gonna make little slits on the side so that I can get ready to stuff the salmon. Oh, and don't worry about the skin on the bottom of the salmon because it'll come right off once it's cooked. On top, I'm just gonna sprinkle a little Old Bay. And the fun part, so you guys know that I'm really greedy. If you check my other videos, here I am trying to overstuff the salmon when I could have just put the mixture on top as well, but I just tried to overstuff the side. Listen, crab meat isn't cheap, so I was trying to make sure every drop fit in this salmon. And the last step will be to preheat the oven for 325 and then put it in for like 30 minutes. And no, my salmon wasn't dry, it was really moist. You'll see at the end. I just want to marry myself, y'all. This was so moist and juicy. Hands down, my favorite dish. Like, I'm so excited for y'all to try this recipe and tag me. All of my information will be down below. And as always, please like, comment, and most important, subscribe for more videos.